Hello and welcome back to Yarn Loving Sara Crochet Podcast number 3. I have a lot to show you, a lot of finished objects. Are we ready for the finished objects? The first one we're going to get into is for the Crochet Calendar Fun Cal. This is my February item. I don't even know what you want to call this. Mistakes were made. It's okay. I don't like treble crochet, and I tried my hardest with this and mistakes were made, and it is what it is. I was going to make this into a bag to send to Rose for wings, and obviously it is not cute enough or good enough to do that with. I might try remaking it this month to do that, but not right now. Now it's just going in my bin of finished objects, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it at this point. It's just going to live there. Okay, the next thing I started working on was, with the same yarns, an actual bag that I could send to Rose and be proud of or happy with. So here it is. I put ties on the bottom, so here's it's a long bag, and then my thought was that they could like fold it over and then tie it at the top. I made ties, and yeah, so I'll post pictures of this on Instagram where I have it folded up and laid out nicely, so you guys will be able to see. But I'm really proud of this. It's my own design. Somebody might have made something similar, but this is something that I just did in my head, and I really love it. I'd be so excited to get something like that, and I think I might make a couple more to gift to friends and family. So the next items I made are a part of another cal. It is the Crochet A to Z cal, the movies. I don't know the specific name of the cal. I'll have the information down below. Here is the first one. It is the letter A. I taught myself a new, I guess you could call it a stitch. It's not really a stitch, it's a granny square. I think it's called the continuous granny. So our first movie was A for Alvin and the, or our first movie was Alvin and the Chipmunks, letter A. The second movie we watched is Bliss, and if you've watched it, you know it's got the yellows and the blues. This is my square. Ignore my bits and pieces. And then this is for Coming to America. I looked at stills of the movie to try and find some colors that would work, and this is what I came up with. This square is really wonky. I don't know what happened. I tried to fix it twice already. I'm not gonna try again. The reason I have a ton of ends is because I'm gonna back it on a piece of fabric. Most likely, I got the idea from Ella. It's not something I've tried before, but I'm wanting to try, so there's that. Okay, my next finished object, I have three more, is a hair scrunchie. I wanted to try one out to make for sending to Rose for April. I'm going to make a bunch of different hair things and send them to her, but this is the first one I've made, and I really like it. This is my niece's. That's why it looks a little funky, because it was washed and worn and used, so there's that. My next finished object, which also has an end I need to weave in, so ignore, is another lovey. It's the sloth, which I've been working on taking this part out, so I'm calling him a finished object, even though technically I guess he's not really, but he's a finished object. Need to weave in his ends, finish his foot. And then the last one, I'm so proud of this project. My son is 5 and he's starting to get loose teeth, and I wanted a really cute way for him to be able to give the tooth fairy his tooth without, like, you know, putting it under the pillow, because I wanted to make it easy for the tooth fairy. So I made him this. She is a pattern. I didn't bring the book in. I'll have to put the information down below. But she is a pattern in one of those fantasy amigurumi books. I added the pocket on the tooth myself, and I left off her lollipop because I just didn't think that I needed to add it. My son is in love with it. He chose the colors, and I think I said in previous video this is supposed to be a 3-point crown, but mine ended up being a 4 points, but I love it even more. I am so proud of her. I can't believe I made something so beautiful. And I'm just so proud of her. Yeah. And I can't wait to let my son use it for the first time when he loses his first tooth. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. Okay. So now we're going to go on to whips. I have 2, I think. So my D movie is going to be the Dukes of Hazzard. And I've already made the square, and then I tried to make a daisy. I don't know which way's the front. It's either this way or this way. I'll have to figure that out. I think it's this way. I think this is the front. So it's going to go on there like that. I just haven't sewed it on. So it'll probably be a finished object next time we chat. So there's that. And I look at everybody with their whip bags, and here I am. I have a Ziploc bag, and I use shopping bags a lot from Target pickup. Okay, so technically I have 3 whips, but when I get to yank out, and I'm so happy about it. So the next, I'm making another lovey. It's gonna be on the piggy, and this is gonna be for a friend. I'm about halfway done. I'm so happy with it. I'm actually be more than halfway. This piggy's pretty little, so I might just put a couple more rows on him. So cute. I'm totally in love. My friends have like a ranch, and I just thought the piggy was too cute. If you remember, these were Valentine's Day themed, and I just pulled the bow off, and now it is lovey. I can't wait to send this to them. A little bit. I want to keep it for myself almost. And then my last whip was going to be okay, so my last whip was going to be a Wheezy the Water Cow. But I get to pull it out and save my yarn. I was using the Red Heart Super Saver Retro Stripes to make it. The reason I was making it is because the one that I sent a couple weeks ago, got lost in the mail. And I checked tracking this morning, just, you know, this is how far I've gone. I didn't want to I was like, okay, there was an ice storm. Maybe I'll give the post office the benefit of the doubt. They'll find it. They did. It's almost to her house. And so I get to yank this out and save my coveted retro striped yarn that I only have a roll and 3/4 of left, because I did not want to give this yarn up. I was so sad to I want to make something for myself with the rest of my retro stripes, which is why I was really upset about it. But thankfully it all worked out in my favor. I'm gonna make myself something with it, and I can't wait. I do have another yarn coming that is from my birthday. I was hoping it would be here before this video because it was ordered over a week ago, but it didn't show up. Anyways, my birthday is on Monday. And so for my birthday, my husband let me pick out a couple yarns. One is the one that's missing. And then this one, this yarn actually comes from the same person who designed Wheezy the Water Cow. You knit and sew. This colorway is Iris. It's 438 yards. Fingering weight, merino, nylon, and stellina mix. It's got the sparkles. You probably cannot see. Can you see the sparkles? Oh, I saw a sparkle. Okay. I don't know what to make with this, but it's going to be something amazing for myself. I'm actually thinking I might make myself a top with it. Obviously not a fancy top, but a crop top. I know I'm chunky and I probably shouldn't wear a crop top, but I'm thinking that's what I want to make with this. We'll see. My next oh, sorry, I'm on to acquisitions now, if you didn't get that when I showed you. Anyways, my next acquisitions are, I went to the Dollar Tree specifically for the chenille yarn. I got the purple, gray, blue, pink, and yellow. These are specifically for things for wings for the hair things that I'm planning to make. I'm not planning to like overload her with a bunch of hair items. I'm gonna make a couple with each one, and then I might just do some random little projects for me. But there's that. I do Walmart grocery pickup, so I ordered some of the Pioneer Women's towels to make a towel topper for my mom, and this one just, I feel like it's in really poor condition. So I was going to return it, and I went to put through the app to put the return in. Yeah, it's in bad condition. And they told me that I didn't have to take it back to the store. I could just keep it. I did tell them that it was in poor condition, because it's in poor condition. It's not what I expected. There's a huge run through it right here. This towel isn't what I was expecting on the front. This was going to be for January's towels, for the towels I'm sending to my mom. But because of that run in it, I don't know what to do. But I'm at liberty to keep it or give it away or do whatever I want. So I might do something with it, I might not. And then the last thing that I wanted to share is I got myself a dot-to-dot book. It was at the Dollar Tree. They're super simple dot-to-dots. And sometimes, you know, I feel like I just need something that's a little mind-numbing. So I got it. I like to do them and then color them, or do them and then give them to my kids to color, because they seem to really enjoy, like, they just scribble. So if I've done other dot-to-dot books and they just scribble in them. But yeah, those are my whips. I would love it if you guys would share with me some ideas for maybe the yarn that I have. It's fingering weight. It's only 438 yards. I just want something that I'll have for a long time and be able to really enjoy it. And I was thinking a crop top. I could like wear it under my, like, I have this. This is a it's like a bralette. So I was thinking of maybe doing something like that I could wear under tank top. Yeah, let me know if you know any patterns. I think that would be really nice for me to wear. My only fear is that I do plan to lose weight that I've gained. And so I'm worried that if I make it, it might get too small and then I won't wear it. So give me ideas. Let me know what you think. What would you do with this yarn? I'll show you again. What would you do with this yarn if you were me? I want a wearable. I don't want like a hat. I don't think I want a cowl. It is super soft. I have makeup on. I don't want to like, it's super soft. But I'm not sure what I should do with it. Oh, and I asked the artist, the yarn dyer, what her story was behind this yarn, and she said that irises were her mom's favorite flower. Sorry, you can hear my kids. And I was really in love when I saw this colorway, because growing up we had a bunch of irises in our front yard that looked these colors. And also on the wall in my bedroom there was a sign that said Nisa Buro Ito. I probably slaughtered that, I'm sorry. And it just reminds me of that. It reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of the good times that I had as a child. So that's why I grabbed this. And I'll put a link for everything that I can down below. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you again soon.